Hello, hello. Welcome back to the second episode of Kotula Consulting with me, Adam. As you can see, our technology is slowly updating from the intro, the music, and I figured out how to do this. So that's pretty neat. The first editing skills were not great, but hey, we live and we learn. All right, so tonight, and I'm gonna try to make the videos a little shorter, just little quick blurbs. These are things I kind of think out throughout the week, and I just like to expand between them. So tonight, we're gonna talk a little bit of science. We're gonna include some self-help counseling as well. So we're just gonna have a mix of like Bill Nye and some self-help, and we're just gonna have a nice little emotional chaos of greatness. So tonight I want to talk about ionic and covalent bonds, but stay with me. It's not just about atoms. It's about energy, your relationships, and how you connect with the people around you. So my question for you, pause the video, you know, and while you're doing that, hit a like and subscribe. My question for you is, do you transfer your energy or do you share it? All right, let's break it down. In chemistry, right, an ionic bond happens when one atom gives an electron to another atom. It's basically a total transfer. One ends up a positive, one ends up a negative. Sodium chloride, salt, right? They cling together because there is an imbalance between them. And does that sound familiar to anyone here? Maybe that you've been in relationships, romantic, family, friendships, Facebook dating, I don't know, where one person gives you everything and the other takes. It forms a bond, sure, but it's not equal. The connection is dependent on imbalance, not collaboration. Now, let's compare that to a covalent bond. And here, the atoms share electrons. No one loses, no one gains too much. They both put something in and they both get something out. The bond forms through something mutual exchange, not a sacrifice. And this is what a healthy human connection looks like. Sharing energy instead of transferring it, and co-creating instead of compensating. Write those lines down. Those are genius. um, and balancing instead of draining. And some other questions I want to ask you is which bonds in your life feel ionic, where you're giving too much or taking too much, and which feel covalent, where you share energy, responsibility, and growth. And what would it look like to shift your relationship into covalent bonds from ionic? Because look, atoms don't get choices, because some really smart science guy said that, but you do. You have that choice. So stop giving away your emotional electrons to people who treat you like a portable charger, and choose the bonds where energy is shared, not stolen. Because remember, chemistry isn't just happening in test tubes, it's happening in your everyday interactions. Choose bonds that energize both sides. And thank you for listening. Until next time, protect your energy and choose your bonds wisely. This is Adam Kotula. Look forward to seeing you again. Have a good night. Bye.